With that all down, guys, let's move on to our next main topic here, shall we? And that one is this. Kpop Demon Hunters, kind of taking over the world right now. We talked about it briefly before. I'm not a fan of the movie. I didn't think it was terrible. I don't think it's all that good. But even I, who's somebody that doesn't think the movie's all that good, I'm obsessed with the music in it.
Huh.
And even more so obsessed with the music videos. I actually caught myself. I looked at my watch. I couldn't believe it. I spent about an hour and a half straight this weekend watching vocal coaches' reactions to the song Golden that's in Kpop Demon Hunter. And the video is great. The video is great. This is what it sounds like. Not When Doves Cry, but another one from the fantastic Dun Dun Dun. Fantastic. I'm completely obsessed. Even though I don't like the movie, I'm obsessed with the musical score in it and the music videos. I think they're great. Well, last week, Rob, I don't know if you remember this. You and I said, you know what they should do? They should, Netflix should get its head out of its own ass. I can't even imagine how much money they lost out on. How much money did Netflix lose out on and leave on the table by not having this film in theaters? It's astronomical. But we said they should take their heads out of their asses and put a sing-along version like Wicked did. Put that out in theaters. I bet you'll sell out. Well, somebody was watching, because according to the folks over at Cinema Blend, Kpop Demon Hunters is heading to the theaters after breaking a bunch of streaming records, but there's a catch, and it's not a big catch. It's one you would expect anyway. Anyway, they write the following. They say Kpop Demon Hunters, let me see if I can get this bigger for you guys. Kpop Demon Hunters has been on the global Netflix top 10 for 7 weeks in a row now, making it not only the most successful Netflix 2025 releases, but one of the biggest Netflix original films of all time, and by far their biggest original animated film of all time. Following all the records has been breaking of late, the animated movie is officially coming to theaters later this month, but there's a caveat fans should keep in mind. Fans can officially buy tickets to see Kpop Demon Hunters at select theaters across the country, which include options for chains like Regal and Cinemark and more for showings on August 23rd and 24th right now, as Polygon noticed. The movie is getting a quote-unquote sing-along event where fans will be able to experience all of the hits from fictional K-pop bands Huntrix and Saja Boys with fellow fans who have been memorizing the lyrics to the chart-topping soundtrack over the past 2 months. This is a no-brainer. You have stumbled on something, like whether I am a big fan of the movie or not is completely irrelevant. You cannot deny its overwhelming success. You can't deny its overwhelming success. It has become a cultural thunderstorm. And now, like the other thing, because I was watching all those reactions to it, my YouTube feed now is filled with all these major K-pop, real life K-pop stars doing concerts, doing cover songs from Kpop Demon Hunter. Everybody's cashing in on it now. I can't, all these channels where it's like a cello player and a violinist who do popular music, they're all doing K-pop songs now. They're all doing Golden.
I mean, we talked about the sequel and also the live action versions coming. That K-pop stars are going to be making, appearances in these.
Totally.
So it's coming. It's in our future.
As long as Lalisa's in every one of them.
Well, here's, this is one of the things, because I told you what my news feed is now being filled with. Here's the interesting thing about it. I came across this video. It's an incredible story and see if you can find a picture of her, Jonathan. It's spelled E-J-A-E. Her name's EJ. All right. One of my favorite stories in the movie industry is from Greatest Showman, where this girl, I think the best song, Greatest Showman, I think is the greatest musical movie of all time. I know that's a hot take, but I stand by it, and I'll debate anybody on it. But the best song that came out of it is a song called Never Enough.
Right.
That our girl from Mission Impossible played. Why am I freezing on? Anyway, I'm forgetting the girl's name now. Guys in the live chat, if you remember the name of the actress, Ferguson. What's her name?
Rebecca Ferguson.
What's that?
Rebecca
Ferguson. So,
but she didn't sing the song.
no, that's the thing. There's
Lauren,
this great
who was on
Lauren McFall.
Yeah, and she was on AGT.
Yeah. So Lauren McFall, this girl was
ABT.
She did what they do for all these musical movies, where they record what's called reference tracks. So they'll bring in a singer to sing the song so that the actor who's going to be actually singing in the movie can hear how the song should be sung and mimic it. Well, Rebecca Ferguson heard Lauren McFall's reference track, and she went to the director and said, I can't do what this girl does. You let her sing it. And Lauren McFall was the one. Everybody thinks it was Rebecca Ferguson, but it was actually Lauren McFall, who, and then she did what became a breakout star in America's Got Talent. Britain Got Talent. That was it. So EJ is kind of a similar story. This girl, I hope they make a movie about her. I mean this dead serious when it comes to Kpop Demon Hunters. This girl, EJ, you understand, in Korea, they basically have, a sweat farm.
Right.
Sweat farm factories for trying to create pop idols. And I think the big one is called EM. I think it's called EM. It might be something else, but I think this major company that basically creates who's going to be the next popular K-pop band. So she basically, this girl EJ, SM, thank you, somebody in live chat craze, called SM. She got into the system and then trained for like 15 years or whatever it was, only to get into her 30s. And they eventually said to her, you're not good enough. You're too old now. You're never going to be a star. We cannot designate you for breakthrough.
Oh,
she won't be a star. Come on.
Yeah, there's too
I'll
old,
make her a
man.
star.
Too old. Look at that. Wrinkled up crab face. Too old. Anyway.
She just doesn't have the features, guys.
She just doesn't have it, right? So they kick her out. So she starts writing music. And then a bunch of very popular K-pop bands start singing her songs that she writes for them.
So she goes to Diane Warren of...
But she's still a singer. And so then basically what happened was the same thing that happened to Lauren McFall. See, in Kpop Demon Hunters, you might get, wait a minute, Rumi, the lead vocalist of Huntrix, she doesn't play Rumi. No, she doesn't. But she does all the singing for Rumi. And they just basically heard her and they went, like the directors heard EJ doing the reference tracks and like, nobody can sing like this. You've got to do the voices. So EJ ended up writing the biggest songs in it and actually singing the biggest song in it as well. And listen, I don't even like this movie and I'm so excited for this girl. I am so excited for I love these little, like rags to riches kind of like underdog stories where somebody who truly has real talent and deserves it and gets that break. And now she's blowing up around the world. Like everybody's like talking about EJ now, but anyway, I love it. But look, the real story is I've gone off on a massive rabbit trail. Forgive me. The big story here is they are going to put it in theaters. They're going to be doing sing-alongs. Rob, is there any amount of money I could bet you that you would take that this thing will not be sellouts across the board?
No, I think this is going to be quite the sellout across the board. I think, look, this is a phenomenon. You don't see this kind of a phenomenon every day. And I think that there's lots of crazy stuff like the male. Do you ever watch this YouTube channel, Tokyo Sims?
I have not, no.
It's this guy, Cole, this handsome kid, is just interviewing people on the streets of Shibuya in Japan. It's a wacky, rollicking good time. And the lead character and the male character looks like he's drawn after this guy, Cole. And there's something happening. There's a groundswell of between K-pop, between Japanese pop culture. There's something that is permeating our youth. You know how we had like the Beatles when they invaded, they called it the British invasion. Then we had the second British invasion. And I think K-pop is totally manufactured. Like you said, SM, they're manufacturing these things, but there's something going on here that we don't have in America. I don't know if it's a joie de vivre. I don't know if it's a certain attitude. I don't know if it's something genuine and joyful and exciting. But we're getting it, and it's sweeping the nation. And I think we need to take a good long look at what's going on here and asking ourselves why. Like I haven't watched all of. I watched a little bit of it, and I'm just like, what is it, man? What's going on here, John? But I wouldn't bet against it.
By the way, I have to correct myself. The name of the girl who did the singing in Greatest Showman is Lauren Allred.
Yes, I thought.
There was a girl who used to work for me back at AMC whose name was Lauren McFall.
Oh.
So I had just Lauren. So, oh yeah, Lauren McFall. Sorry. That was a girl who used to work with us back at AMC for like a minute. Really good girl. That was Lauren McFall. This was Lauren Allred.
By the way,
Thank
Lauren
you for the
Allred
correction.
is incredibly beautiful.
Oh, and
unbelievably talented.
World-class vocalist.
World class. And she, by the way, she should have won Britain's Got Talent. She
Yeah,
didn't
I
win.
don't know how she didn't. I really don't know how she didn't. At any rate, guys, question is for you.
Simon.
What do you think about
Simon.
this? Well, remember, Simon, they don't vote for the winner. America votes.
I know.
Right?
No, well, Britain
Or
voted this time. Yeah,
right.
But they always vote for comedians and shit.
Yeah, it was weird. You know what? Here's the other thing. On America's Got Talent, do you remember that, I forget her name, but she's this young little, I think Pakistani or Indian girl, and she did the YouTube cover, and I think she's blind. And it's like, how did that girl not win this thing? She's like one of the best things. Anybody in the live chat remember that girl's name? It's like, that was one of the greatest things I'd ever seen.
I assume she did. That's why I
No,
thought it was,
she didn't. She didn't win. I couldn't believe she didn't win. It's like one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Anyway, question is for you guys. What do you think about all this? Good move for them to put this thing in theaters for a sing-along. It's going to be a short window or not. Are you interested in going to see it? Listen, I'm not even a fan of the movie, and I love the music in it, man. I love it. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.